He might do more damage if he accidentally fell from the blood loss.
Y'all gotta go.
Yeah, like now.
Yeah,
Get up
quickly.
and run. Hello, everybody. Welcome back to another anime reaction here on the Genreverse YouTube channel. It is AVR Squared, and we are here with our Vinland Saga Season 2, Episode 15 reaction. Not gonna lie, it has been a long time since we recorded. Sorry about that, but hey, the reactions have been going up again. As of right now, I'm like well into editing season 2 and all sorts of fun stuff. So yeah, you guys should totally subscribe to the channel because there's always content going up, even if some things do take breaks. Reactions, reviews, podcasts, all sorts of stuff in geek, pop culture, entertainment. We also write about that and post our stuff at lrmonline.com. We're not just geeky and pop culture stuff, but hoity-toity niche type things and entertainment, Oscar bait, Emmy bait. Is Emmy bait a thing? I don't know. But if you're into it, so are we. We're writing about it, talking about it at lrmonline.com. I'm Kyle, my wife Christine, husbando Brian, Pulp Mythos here on YouTube. Check that out, link down below. I will say this. Thankfully, Christine and I have finished recording JJK.
God, yeah.
So some depression, oppression, whatever you want to call it, it's a rough watch, man.
Yeah.
In different ways. It's not rough
It
like...
was so good, but it was like, yeah, that'll bring you down a little bit.
I think episode, what is it? Episode 3 with what's her name? And episode like 11, I don't remember, but at some point it's like turning point, and then a couple episodes, and then another turning point, and then like another episode or two, and then like 9 turning points in a row.
Yeah.
Jeez.
It's rough, man. So I'm happy that's over. We're dealing with a little less right now, so Vinland Saga will be a little bit more bearable.
I don't know.
Maybe.
I think you've spoke too soon, so we'll find out.
Yeah,
But
it gets rough, guys. But we enjoy it. We're what is this? Masochists this time? No. Yes, masochists. And I'm a little bit of a sadist because I enjoy torturing them along with me. So yeah, you guys ready to get back into Vinland Saga?
yes.
Yes.
I really kind of wonder, like, where this season's going to end. You know, we got 10-ish episodes left, so second core, basically. And, like, where does it go from there? Because there's no way that this story's going to wrap up in this season.
Yeah. I don't know.
Is there any word on another season or anything?
No news.
Get out of there. Spoilers.
No official announcements.
Just in case.
No, I was scrolling really fast and only looking at big words.
Okay.
It is a legit danger. For some reason, I thought she was going out in the snow. Maybe that's because it was snowing here recently. Just had it on the mind.
Yeah.
Baba was Baba for Hag?
I guess. Yeah.
None you deal with it, cope.
なんで俺が手下の敵を解放しなきゃなんねんだよ。兄貴、うまっす。おう、奥方のとこ行ってくる。お前、アルネーズをジジイの家に送り返してこい。んだよ、歩いて送り返せっての。
It seems so. She's gonna dip out.
お願いします。夫に会わせてください。傷の手当てをしてあげたいだけなんです。
いや、
Do you see the boss around here? I mean, if he sees the wounds patched up, he's gonna know, so.
なんだよそりゃケティルの旦那の可愛い子ちゃんじゃねえか兄貴がこの女にガルザルの手当てを許可したんだ
Ooh,
よ
liar.
ガルザル
アルネーズ
They sure know how to use silence in this show, don't they?
なお切ってくれアルネーズ
Man, you are in no condition to fight all those people there.
ああ大丈夫だ縄を切るような道具は持ってねおいアルネーズ兵士がわざわざ迎えに来てくれたんだぞ手当てなんて言わねえでもっといいことしてやれよ
Oh, that's messed up.
こんなに縛られていては手当てできません
Oh no.
今だけでも縄を
She's about to help him. God.
何を絞っちゃいねえぜ解放できるだろそりゃそうだ
Just wait a few centuries, man. There's this thing coming called the internet.
Oh my god.
すまなかったもう二度とそなたとヒャルティのそばを離れたりしない私が間違っていた許してくれアルネイス
Past was the worst.
Did you had spoken too soon, Kyle?
I
This
know,
is
right?
the sad, slow episode.
You know, it's easy to say the past was the worst, or it's easy for people to come back and point out all the awful things that do happen today, and there's plenty of it, but it's the common the not commonality, but how common it was. Maybe commonality would work there in the past, like the fact that today across the planet the majority of us are disgusted by this.
Yes.
By this scene, not the anime, but by a scene like this, slaves and all this crying and people being like, "Oh, why don't you just, perform live sex acts for our entertainment?" It's different today it's different back then when that was just accepted. It's not that bad back then. That's what I'm getting at with the past is the worst. Is it was way more rampant. Yeah. Again, you cannot fight those guys off, man. Just get her and you killed. Dude, you're bound. It's not hard. It's hard to pull together from seeing that. Good. At least that spoiled the mood. Oh. Okay, well, now you might be able to get away. Okay, now you can try to make your escape, but boy, you better make it.
Mm-hmm.
She's been untying stuff. Here we go. Damn! Maybe you guys should tie him to the stake this time. Ah! Bit of chunk out. Oh.
He's killed 2.
Wow.
Damn. I was gonna say, man, he might do more damage if he accidentally fell from the blood loss.
Y'all gotta go.
Yeah, like now.
Yeah,
Get up
quickly.
and run. She might not do it.
Well, do something.
He's dead. That's what he's doing. He's doing nothing. He's bleeding.
I meant her.
No, they're
Okay.
they're talking on the thing.
Okay.
She might not free him. Wow. You think about all the thoughts that are potentially going through her mind, even on the walk up there, like, I can't free him. If I free him, I'll be in danger. I'm okay. Yeah, I gotta sleep with this old fat guy, but I've got roof, I've got food. If we escape, where do we go? How do we eat? I can imagine all of that going through her mind, but also just the years of abuse and
Yeah, you kind of.
feeling like you don't have agency.
Yeah, it's like you've been reprogrammed.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
it's not so easy to escape.
No. They even talk about like prisoners getting like anxious and fearing getting out. Rough, man, really rough. Did she run? Did she run? Did she run? Run?
Oh.
Damn. Took off some limbs.
Yeah, but there's no horses right now. Like the guy said that, so they're on foot.
Yep. Way to go, Sneck.
Jeez.
If I'm lopping off hands and I got the time, I'm gonna make them all give him the bird. Just a bunch of birds laying around. Yeah, but what to do with her if you catch him? Because the master's not going to like you killing her, but can you let her get away?
I don't know. He might have to, make that call.
お前こそ寝てないだろう。うなされずに起きてくるなんて。まあ。俺を
Sleep as a crutch.
夜のうちに俺が無茶をしでかすと思ったら
Yeah.
アラネイズさんを困らせたくない。
Good.
暴力に自由を奪われるなんて間違ってる。
Mm-hmm.
間違ってるだろう。俺はずっと戦争ばかりしてきた人間だから。
No, you do.
資格はないけど間違ってる。
You more than anyone has something to say because you understand both sides now
Yeah.
thoroughly.
知らないと思うよ。情けないな。俺は彼女のような人にそれを知られるのが恐ろしい。どうしてあんなに人を傷つけて平気でいられたのか。
I'll tell her that part.
Yeah, I know, right? It is I've had this conversation on multiple reactions about for lack of better phrasing, justified killings. And you talk about self-defense. You talk about defense of others, in a sense. You know, you see someone being attacked and you grab the nearest thing and hit them in the head and they happen to die, but they were attacking someone. It doesn't necessarily make it easy. Taking a life shouldn't be easy, but humans, military, especially law enforcement, have to, and usually with help of like behavioral health specialists, mental health specialists, have to find a way to put it into context. And for some people, it's easier than others to put it in context and say, hey, I'm not a bad person. I was in war. I was engaged with a legal combatant, right? You have to contextualize that, and everyone deals with it differently. Everyone moves through their lives differently, having done stuff like that. His is different, though. His is, yeah, sure, kind of, sort of. There's a war aspect to it, but he's in a mercenary group. He's doing it for hire, essentially, or at least his former crew were. He himself is just a rage machine at that point. A lot of those kills aren't justified. A lot of innocent blood, and a lot of like blood by proxy. Like even if he didn't kill as many innocent, women and children, or even innocent men as some of the other, Viking raiders he was with, but he sure did take out the big strong guys and make sure it was a lot easier for everyone else to do the dirty stuff, right? It's got a way on him, but he can speak on it, and he should, in a way. There's only one way to do it. Get rid of all the humans.
That's what Skynet conclusion it came to.
It's what a lot of humans did without questioning it. Some still do. Not individually. Gonna be hard.
Okay.
Come on, say what I hope you're gonna say. Keep going. In order to make tomorrow what? Make tomorrow better. There you go. Impossible. Right track though. What I'm getting at is you can never make up for the past. Never. You'll never ever make up for the past. All of the apologies, money, government, this, that, and the other in the world will not undo or make up for the hurt that governments across the world had caused in their past. American, Canadian, British, Indian, freaking Japan, like no, all of humanity, awfulness in the past, right? But what you can do is do everything you can to make tomorrow better for everyone as much as you can, right? You got to pick a point and say, okay, from this point forward, we're no longer trying to atone for the past. And you can never do that by taking away or limiting from other people to raise up someone else, because all you're going to do is get stuck in a revenge loop like America seems to be in right now. So you have to pick a point. And you say, okay, from here on out, we're working towards making tomorrow better for as many people as we can. But it's never going to be all. There's always going to be someone that's too lazy and doesn't even want to get the effort to get themselves up out of poverty or whatever we'll say low case that they're in. And then you're going to have those that are going to be greedy and want more and more and more. You have to accept that in order for most people to have enough, some people are going to go without and some people are going to have more than they need. And we work together to limit those extremes. So you just kind of got to work your best to make everything better, or make things better for as many people tomorrow as you can. Does that make sense? Greed and jealousy are always going to exist. It's human nature. Yes, indeed. You just have to change your expectations. America.
海の彼方まで逃げ切ったら、そこには何があるのかしら。
That girl out on the boat from a while ago.
何もないよね。
遥かな西、海の向こう。どんな権力も届かない、どんな奴隷商人も知らない水平線のずっと向こうの地。あるのか、そんな土地が。
All of humans, slaves in war, including the natives that are there right now. You guys just, Leif and them didn't get in enough to see all of that.
But plus, that's sort of that's either a little philosophy debate they're having, but it's like, let's say there was that land and it was pure and there was no war. You're bringing people there. You're bringing the problem. You're going to have kids, and I don't care how peaceful your little group is. At some point, somebody is going to want more.
Yeah. Yeah. And it's all about setting up a society to where you build checks and incentives for the person that wants more to work with you guys and still give you a part of it. And you know what I'm saying? Share more. Incentives matter. Monetary incentives, incentives matter. Greed is easier to direct and guide than jealousy. Always has been, always will be. Jealousy is probably the absolute most disgusting human emotion there is, because it makes you do the worst things because you want something you don't have or that someone else does have, whether it's a person, money, status, things. Jealousy's awful and you can't really control it, but you can put some guardrails up on greed. We've been doing it for ever. Just takes a lot of effort. generally just go west.
Pause it.
Pausing it.
大勢の仲間外れを連れて行かなきゃならない。
You guys are lucky. There's 2 other outcasts.
Mm-hmm.
They're none too happy, guys. What did he do? Oh, okay, they're just searching. I thought they were coming after those 2.
Nah. Probably do some hay stabbing.
Yeah.
Yep.
Oh, you guys are ransacking their home. Dude, she is not yours. I know you care, but you gotta, like, keep it in a little bit more. There he goes.
He is mad.
You know, there's a speech done by Jeff Daniels in Gettysburg as Joshua Lawrence Chamberlain, Colonel Chamberlain in the Union Army, and he's talking about the Civil War, American Civil War, and that how it's a fight that is unique on Earth, because as far as he knew at the time, there had never been a fight designed to free other people. Sure, a mission to go free some POWs or some of your people that were taken and might be enslaved, but an actual war to end slavery in a place that hadn't happened for him yet that he knew of. And it's a really good speech. And the movie is, of course, based on the very real battle with the very real people, and
It's a very good movie.
It's in well recorded history. There's letters and journals and memoirs written by the people involved with the battle. So you could take the words, sure, with a grain of salt on how exact Chamberlain may have said them, but the idea that he gave this speech is a very, real thing, and I highly suggest you guys check it out. It's a great speech. Happens really early in the movie. Good movie, like Christine said. Well, I did speak a little too soon. But we have a little resiliency because it's not as we don't have as much negative stuff going on right now. So I'll see how badly this one beats us down. I talked a lot.
Yes, you did.
I went all philosophical quite a bit. Brian, what do you got? What are you thinking? What are you feeling, man?
Just another solid episode. Slow at parts, but important with the dialogue and the setup for the escape and everything. But yeah, the show loves to pull at the heartstrings.
What do you think, man, with humans and the whole idea of utopia, peace, and how far people are willing to go to where Canute is willing to kill a whole lot of people in order to achieve that, which he's doing because he was upset at the other side killing a whole bunch of people.
Yeah. That's a historical thing as well. There's many stories of people searching for that magical land that everything will be better. Doesn't exist. But like you said, you can go somewhere, you can try and build a system that's better. But yeah, no.
Someone's always going to come and take your stuff.
That's
even if you go
problem.
non-aggression,
Someone
you
with
give
a
up
bigger
all
stick.
your weapons. Someone's going to come take your shit. Like that's what people don't like. Socialists and communists on one far side, and then like libertarians, anarchists, extreme libertarians, anarchists on the other side. Both of them have this incredibly naive idea that if you don't mess with other countries, then the other countries won't mess with you. No, China could not wait for America to lay down its arms. Come take our shit. I mean, it's just that's the way it would. Hell, Canada might, Mexico might, anyone might, because someone else
Humans.
will if they don't, and then they'll have to fight them themselves. So maybe our north and southern borders try to share it. Like, go ahead.
I was gonna say, Robot Chicken, the little Hitler thing.
Oh yeah, now
He's
it's
one-
my problem.
Yeah, he's like, I want their desk, and it's like, no, you can't do that, and he just takes it, and yeah,
Yeah,
it wasn't until like, what was it, the Japanese
Spills
like
the
push
juice,
something. Yeah. He's like, now it's my problem. Yeah.
it's a good skit,
Yeah.
and that's what it comes down to. Non-aggression only gets you so far. Small groups, like small little enclaves that exist within some sort of protected boundary that get left alone to their own devices. You know, you think like communes and stuff like that. Yeah, sure. They've got some food that they're all growing, and think of like My Name is Earl.
Oh God. Yeah. If you want like a really simple good life, go be a
With a couple
an
dozen.
Amish.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Go with a
Mennonite.
not that one, the hippies.
Oh, I
Yeah.
thought you were talking
No,
about
no,
the
hippies.
Canaanites or
Yeah,
whatever they're
no,
called in the show.
the
Okay.
hippies. But
Yeah.
that they are relying on the fact that the U.S. exists to protect them on a grander scale.
Mhm.
Yeah, it is. Did you have any other thoughts, Ben?
If they're gonna try to run to get to greener pastures, they're gonna have to like balance out the genders. Otherwise, they're gonna like the population will not
complete
continue.
sausage fest.
Yes, they're gonna get old, and no one's gonna take care of them.
Oh man.
But yeah,
Oh, this is going to be a beast to edit. You guys need to go ahead and subscribe. Give us a like if you like the video. Dislike it if you didn't like it. Let me know how you think humans can get past the human nature aspect of greed, jealousy, being creatures of comfort, sometimes being happy to be lazy and just get by. Let us know. Check out other content, and then check out lrmonline.com for written entertainment news, celebrity interviews, and more from the LRM YouTube channel. What?
I'm gonna say I don't like the word lazy on that. What's the
No, there are some people that are
some that are, but
and
some
that-
that are just like, this is good enough. I can just coast.
creatures of comfort
Yeah, it just seemed a little
and
harsh
lazy
to-
people. Well, there's a difference between someone who actually goes out and is productive. They've got
Okay.
a job and they're just getting by. That's not what I'm talking. I'm talking
Okay.
about the person who's literally like, I could sleep on someone's couch. I can
okay.
stay with my parents. I can live off of, work for 6 months, get some workman's comp or unemployment, then go
Okay,
get
I
another,
get what you're saying.
like that type of thing. There are enough people like that if you're trying to say, okay, hey, everyone needs to work and be productive towards something, you're going to run into a group that are going to be like, I don't really want to do all that much, and then they throw a whole wrench into the thing because they're not carrying their weight, but everyone's expected to take care of them, even though
Okay.
they're capable. Do you guys see where this conversation can go? Like, yeah. But anyways, no, not just people that are happy being, like, if you're happy being legitimate mid-tier, like, you've got a job, you produce what you need, you consume and go through life, that's fine. I'm not talking about you.
Staying in the black.
Sure, yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, lrmonline.com. Brian, say something about your channel.
Hold Mythos. Check it out.
Long episode, guys. I hope you enjoyed it. Thank you so much. We'll see you next time. Bye.